super excited for this one because it's literally the first use of the paddock blade. I think these guys have unwrapped it, they've got it off the pallet, they've definitely got some bumpy and uneven terrain, so this is going to be a really good one to show you guys. Bumpy, hilly, undulating. It's like the biggest comments we get, it's not going to work for me, my property is not flat. Well, it doesn't need to be, it will still pick up 85 to 90% even on hilly, bumpy and undulating terrain. We're going to display that at this property. Let's get to it.
Actually wasn't planned, so it's the first time these guys have used it. And paddock blade and Magic by Magic, we just showed up when they first used it for the first time. It's just like mowing, right? You just want to run it like you would a mower, so you just cover every bit. And then so we did. You know, you got to take one or two passes into the...
Well, like on a level area, it was going to pick up pretty well.
Yeah.
When it was picking up in the grass, you know, it's chopping the top off, picking it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so pretty good. And then you gave us several ideas on that. Well, that's it. Yeah. The boulder that you cut, triggers.
The problem these guys had that they told me about on the phone is there's quite a distance between where the pastures and the paddocks they're picking manure up from and where they're actually taking that to their compost pile.
Yeah, I felt like on a level area, it was going to pick up pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well, it's where there's some grass.
Some stuff it goes back out. It's not going to pick up 100%, but if you're looking for like 85, 90% of what it picks up out there, I'm happy with it, but it's not my property yet.
So I had a solution in mind for them and I was super excited because it means I'm going to get my hands dirty, back to the old plumbing days, get the handsaw out. I'm going to cut my piece of timber that slots right in there, so when they're on the way back to the compost pile, none of it can fall out. Hands-on experience here from paddock blade. So these guys have got a situation that means trailer mode has to come out. They're picking up the manure from the pastures and the paddocks around the property, and then they've got to transport it back to their compost bays where their compost pile is. And to do that, they have to turn it backwards into trailer mode. These guys are actually going to get a personal touch from me. I'm actually going to do the trick where we put a piece of timber in it to stop any of that manure falling back out. So they're going to get like a full hands-on service for me today. I'm going to cut a piece of timber, slide it in there, solve that problem for them. Back to the old plumbing days for Jake Fowler.
But the paddocks over there, because the issue these guys have, I'm going to show the folks what happened. And of course they've got to get across the ground here. Now the issue we had is that when they spot it backwards,
The boulder that you cut, triggers.
yeah, these guys have got a special hand-built service here today. I cut my piece of lumber to get happy with it. Not every blade will come with this level of service. So, I've just been getting on the tools here for these guys. I've got them aboard so nothing when they're on the way back to the dump car. When they spot it backwards into trailer mode, it was dropping some out the back there. You can see it in the back of the like that. So we just cut a board to go to the front there. Simple way to fix that with a piece of lumber. Down, get it. That's it.
Doing it with a pitchfork, driving around, picking up, you're not going to get 100% height.
That's true.
You know, you may pick up very well on the spot you are, but you're never going to find it. This, you move around, you're just picking stuff up as you go. Pretty well, it's where there's some grass. Yeah, I felt like on a level area, it was going to pick up pretty well.
Yeah.
When it was picking up in the grass, you know, it's chopping the top off, picking it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so pretty good. And then you gave us several ideas on that. Well, that's it. Yeah. The boulder that you cut, triggers.
Yeah. These guys have got a special hand-built service here today. I cut my piece of lumber to get in the front because the issue these guys have. Well, then we have Ed actually had the smart idea. I'm going to give Ed the credit for it. I've cut in this piece of timber, and I cut it for him, and that solved the problem. It's not going to pick up 100%, but if you're looking for like 85, 90% of what it picks up out there, the paddocks over there, and when we brought it back through here, it dropped a load out the back because we turned it round into trailer mode. But then we have Ed actually had the smart idea. I'm going to give Ed the credit for it. I've cut in this piece of timber.
The boulder that you cut, triggers.
Yeah, these guys have got a special hand-built service here today. I cut my piece of lumber to get in the front because the issue these guys have, I'm going to show the folks what happened to the paddocks over there, and when we brought it back through here, it dropped a load out the back because we turned it round into trailer mode. But then we have Ed actually had the smart idea. I'm going to give Ed the credit for it. I've cut this piece of timber, and I cut it for him, and that solved the problem here. So, you know, it's not going to pick up 100%, but if you're looking for like 85, 90% of what it picks, Ed actually had the smart idea. I'm going to give Ed the credit for it. I've cut this piece of timber, and I cut it for him, and that solved the problem here. So, you know, it's well, Ed, it's been great to chat to you. Thanks for your time. Thank you. And it's lovely to come here and visit your beautiful property. So we'll maybe see you again someday. Okay.
You know, I love being out here, and I love seeing customers, and I love seeing how the Paddock Blades genuinely making a difference in their lives. How it's saving them time, saving them effort, and just giving them better peace of mind, knowing that their horses have got a better pasture to be well in. You know, I think that's really important. So, yeah, it's been another great trip, and here's to many more. Worked very hard to do that, but this is one of them that I think is the most important to me. It's actually meeting with customers that got value from the product, actually seeing how, you know, it sounds a bit fancy, but it's true. It does make a difference to people's lives, and seeing how it's done that, whether it's, you know, by the hours or by the time or by the effort or by the money they save, or by the peace of mind they just have from knowing they've got horses with healthier pastures, and those in turn are going to be healthier horses. I think all that stuff's really important, and for me it's really important to kind of give back to the world and make my difference in my little way, and it's the way I like to do that. So yes, it's been a great video tour, and looking forward to doing many more. There's going to be many more coming up this year. In fact, I was taught a long time ago to amaze your customers before, during and after the purchase, and that's something that we've stuck with me, and it's something I try to do in a multitude of ways from a multitude of angles. But I think this one for me is the one that I really love the most, because actually meeting people, seeing how they get value from it, seeing how it saves them time, seeing how it saves them effort and energy. And we love you guys, and we love it when you love us back. Thanks guys. Jake from Paddock Blade.